And go.
Hi, this is Feasting in the Wild Country. More feasting in the wild country, and feasting in the wild country. And this is how to prepare backcountry meals that taste great no matter where you are. So first lesson today is how to prepare meat for drying. And it's a simple operation. I have my ground meat. All your meat has to be ground. This is ground pork. It's very lean. I ground it myself. I don't buy it from the supermarket ground. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take the pink color out of it, and we don't use oil, we use water, because this is very lean, so it needs some kind of cushioning. I'm going to put it in the pan and cook this very slowly over a medium heat so that it does not turn crispy, it only turns kind of a gray color. This is a low flame, so I'm going to let it cook very slowly. And I'm going to keep stirring this because it sticks together. And the more it cooks, the more it sticks. So you want to make sure that you have lots of space between all the pieces of meat. It's starting to change right now, a little bit. It's getting a little grayer. It doesn't take long. Keep stirring it. You can add more water if you wish, so that it doesn't stick. Usually with the lean meats, like turkey and chicken and pork, you might get a lot of it trying to stick to your pan. Starting to turn a little bit grayer. We're only going to cook it until it's just barely gray, then all the pink is out of it, and then it'll be perfect. Keep stirring. We're getting a little bit darker now. Keep stirring it. Starting to cook a little bit. You can see the gray pieces now starting to show up. This is good. Here's some grayness in the pork. Just that's as much as you want to cook it. Still a lot of pink here, so we want to get that out of the way. I think we have enough water in it. It looks nice and juicy, so that's good. Yeah, there's some more cooked meat. There we go. Cooking well.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we're pretty well done here. There's still a little bit of pink, but it's mostly turned into a nice darker color. We don't want to crisp any of this. You don't want it to be cooked and fried up like a hamburger. You want it to be nice and soft. I'm going to turn the flame off, and we'll go to our trays that we have ready for drying. We have two kinds of trays, actually. What I have here is, this is a...
One sec. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we have, this is a screen, and this came with the drying set that I bought. You can buy these. They're nice because you need this for drying the meat, but you can also make your own if you wish, and this is vinyl screening that you can buy in a hardware store, and you can cut it to fit your tray. I'm not sure about the health qualities, but I haven't suffered, so I'm still using it. So what we want to do is just put our meat on the trays. Sprinkle it out. Nice and loose. We don't want to pack it tight. You do want to sprinkle it out and let it dry. Because once these pieces of meat dry, they're going to be very small and they might fall through. If you don't have the screening on, you'll lose them. Usually it takes about 2 screens or 2 trays for a pound of meat. This is probably a little bit more than a pound, but not much. Oh, I have my sous chef. She's helping me. Yeah, okay, Sandy, you can get it. She'll clean the floor. It's always nice to have help in the kitchen. Okay, we're just about done here. You don't want to be too, as I said, you don't want to crowd it. You don't want to make it too thick. And you keep separating all these little pieces so that they don't blend together and make it difficult to dry. Okay, once that's done, I don't worry about this water. I'm just going to put this right back on the stove, actually. And stack your trays. And it takes about, well, I run it for about 8 hours, but it doesn't take that long usually, so it's about 6 hours. And I have a temperature control, which I will change to meat and fish. It says 145 degrees. That's important too. So let's plug her in and let it go. Okay. And then we'll just let it dry, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished.